Praise the Lord. Just sitting here in McDonald's parking lot. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. I got a migraine, and so I'm thinking about I'm going back home, and I think I'm going to take me a day off and take me a sick day. But still, that doesn't stop me from prayerfully offering some encouragement, some inspiration, a golden nugget, a tidbit of wisdom to someone. When I was in the Army, my first enlistment, like a lot of young men and young women, they go off to serve their country or go off to war or go off on tours. You have someone, a wife or a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. And I was on my first enlistment, and I was dating this young lady. And I thought I had a daughter. And it turned out that after many years of thinking I had a daughter, unfortunately through DNA, she wasn't my child. I can remember the pain in my mother's face when we got the DNA results. I was about 22, and it tore my mom up. It tore me up. And I can recall all the times I would ask my mom, why is she always saying I'm doing this and that? And I'm writing the loveliest letters, I thought, love letters, or letters of love. But all her letters and phone conversation was about, I was doing this, I was doing that, and I recall talking to my mom and my daddy. They would take turns talking to me on the phone. Back then, you could call, collect from pay phones, and it was a bank. There's always pay phones across the street from the barracks or adjacent to the barracks or in the barracks. And my mother said this to me. She said, when a person keeps blaming you, saying you doing this and that, saying you doing this and that, she said they are more than likely doing the things they are accusing you of because they see how easily you are fooled and tricked and how easily they are getting away with it. So the baby turned out, not to be mine. And I tried for years to hold on to this relationship with this little girl. And then finally, she started becoming very disrespectful as she gained age. She would cuss me and call me names and said I did her mother wrong, and it got too brutal, it got too heavy. I had to lay aside the weight of sin that so easily besets us, and it was on my mind. It just popped in my psyche to talk about this. So many of us, and I'm certain of us, have been in situations or triangles of love or love triangles where the person would say they're not dealing with this man or this woman. The person would say they're not dealing with the person that did them so wrong. The person would say, I'm not having relations, sexual, physical, verbal, or any type of relations with this person. But I'm going to tell you from experience, that is a lie. When a person only knows a man or a woman all their life, they can't just sever ties unless they are very strong and they know that it's over. See, because when it's over, it's over. When your battery is gone in your car, when your starter, your engine, when fuel line, when it's old transmission, when it's over, it's over. When the car won't start, the car won't start. And so many people trick themselves or are easily manipulated. I remember talking to my mom, and I say, Mom, am I stupid? Mom, am I wrong? Mom. And she would say stuff like, no, you just tenderhearted. No, you kind and loving, and you just want this real bad, as I leave this alone. So I'm going to tell you from experience, oftentimes, and I'm certain of this, when a man or woman says they are not dealing with a man or woman, I'm going to stay on this subject for a minute, they are. When they start accusing you of doing everything, they are doing it. I was dating someone, and Everything they accused me of, they were absolutely doing. Everything they said I was doing, they had done and presented to me with a bow on it as I leave this be. So regardless of my migraine and the dizziness, the light sensitivity, I still pray that I'm able to offer someone some type of encouragement, inspiration, or wisdom, a tidbit, a nugget of wisdom, something to help you see your way out of the situation. We are a light set up on a hill. We're supposed to help people see things, see their way out of darkness. We are the salt of the earth. We're supposed to be salt, make things taste better. We are to be a preservative. We are to season and preserve things, as children of the Most High God. So this has been on my mind. It popped in my psyche last night. When a person is accusing you, unless you're just absolutely guilty, unless this is a deep subject, and a lot of people don't talk about out of the box subjects. I've been blessed of our Father to speak on out of the box subjects. When a person is continually blaming you, saying you're doing this, saying you're doing that, this would behoove you. They are guilty of doing what they are accusing you of. If they say that you disappearing, they gonna disappear. If they say that you seeing somebody, they seeing the same person. If they disappear on you and pop back up and be angry and mad, they've been with that person. Y'all need to hear me on this, because some people just only know one man all their life. Some people know just one woman all their life. And when they mess that up, or that goes astray or falls apart, when it's over, it's over. They try to hold on to what's left of something that's been busted up for many years. They try to, they don't try to fix it. They just try to deal with it. Continually, you got me going in circles as I leave this alone. Don't get caught up in no love triangle. Don't get caught up in no violent triangle. Don't get caught up in a triangle where the person is telling you and stating to you that they're not messing or dealing with this person. Listen to me. They are. Your heart knows it. Your mind knows it. Your soul and your spirit will gather it and will know it as well. You see, when there's a disconnect between the heart and the mind, when a person is foolish or simple or naive or want to be tricked or can't accept that it's over, there's a disconnect between their heart and mind. The heart will say, there's something left. The mind will be saying, hang in there. But when the heart and mind finally talk, when the heart and mind finally start communicating, when that disconnect is no longer disconnected, then you start seeing your way out of the situation. But as long as you're being deceitful, deceptive, as long as you are using that person as a pacifier, as a comforter, you will never let go of the one that's hurting you. So many people hold on to that bad man or bad woman, that person that sent them to hell and back, that person that's wet them up with gasoline and set them on fire of hell. When you keep dealing with a person, a man or woman, ex-husband, ex-wife, that won't change, that won't be truthful, they keep doing the same thing over and over again with no change or no end in sight, you're setting yourself up for an awful pain. I'm going to go back home and I'm going to take this day off and I'm going to take it easy. Guard your heart. Guard your mind. And I thank my mom and dad for teaching me. I thought I would share that with you all. But then there are children that we have that we don't need DNA. We love them. In the South, DNA means do not ask. That's your baby. God keep you. Guard your heart, guard your mind. Don't be tricked, deceived, or fooled. Peace. One.